Best thermal cameras. I bought and tested these thermal cameras so you don't have to waste your hard-earned money. In this review, I'll share my first-hand experiences with each product, break down the pros and cons, and help you find the best thermal camera for your needs. Let's dive in. Product number 1, Mug Easy Endoscope Camera. Using the Mug Easy Endoscope camera was a game changer for my DIY projects. The moment I unboxed it, I was excited to see its sleek design and vibrant orange color, which is not just eye-catching, but also practical for visibility in messy workspaces. The 4.3-inch IPS screen blew me away with its 1920 by 1080 HD resolution. I set it up in my basement to inspect some plumbing issues that had been bothering me for weeks. The high-quality display allowed me to see every detail clearly, and the horizontal viewing angle of 170 degrees meant I could inspect hard-to-reach areas without squinting or straining my eyes. One of the standout features is the 8 adjustable LED lights. I found them incredibly useful when inspecting dark areas, as I could easily control the brightness to fit my needs. Product number 2, FLIR C5 Compact Thermal Camera. When I first laid hands on the FLIR C5, I was immediately impressed by its compactness. This thermal imaging camera, weighing just 6.7 ounces, fits comfortably in my hand, making it a perfect companion for on-the-go inspections. I decided to take it to a building site where I was tasked with identifying heat losses in an old structure. The moment I powered it on, the high-resolution infrared display, 160 by 120 true thermal imaging, caught my attention. It was astonishing how quickly I was able to pinpoint hidden faults thanks to FLIR's patented MSX technology, which overlays visual details on the thermal images. The temperature range of -20 to 400 degrees Celsius, or -4 to 752 degrees Fahrenheit, was incredibly useful during my inspection. I was able to identify areas of thermal inefficiency that were previously invisible to the naked eye. Product number 3, FLIR One Thermal Imaging Camera. The FLIR One thermal imaging camera for iOS is a unique gadget that I was curious to try out, especially since it connects directly to your iPhone. I have an older model, so I was excited to see how this little device could transform my smartphone into a powerful thermal imaging tool. The installation was straightforward. I simply plugged it into the Lightning port and downloaded the accompanying app. The app itself is user-friendly, guiding you through thermal inspection processes with step-by-step instructions. During my home inspection, I was able to see its super resolution capability in action, which ups the thermal image resolution from 80 by 60 to 240 by 180. This was particularly useful when I was searching for air leaks around windows and doors. Product number 4, ZC H160 Handheld Thermal Imaging Camera. I recently got my hands on the ZC H160 Handheld Thermal Imaging Camera, and let me tell you, it was an enlightening experience. The first thing that struck me was its ergonomic design that felt comfortable even during extended use. As I fired it up for my initial test, I was pleased to see the 160 by 120 infrared resolution. It was a perfect fit for my needs as a contractor, inspecting electrical circuits and thermal insulation. The range of -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 1022 degrees Fahrenheit was broad enough to cover various applications, from checking circuit breakers to monitoring heating systems. What really stood out to me was the 50-degree field of view, which allowed me to capture wider areas in a single scan. I took it on site and was able to identify hotspots in electrical panels, preventing potential failures down the line. Product number 5, MAFAPE Mini Handheld Thermal Camera. I was intrigued to test the MAFAPE Mini Handheld Thermal Camera, especially with its promise of portability and ease of use. Right out of the box, this little device caught my attention with its compact size and lightweight build, weighing only 5.6 ounces. The 2.8-inch TFT display provided decent clarity for thermal imaging, which is essential for my inspections. I took it out to test its capabilities on various surfaces and was pleasantly surprised by the accuracy of temperature readings within the range of -40 degrees Celsius to 300 degrees Celsius, all while being accurate to ±2 degrees Celsius. What I found particularly useful was its non-contact temperature measurement feature. This was a lifesaver while checking live electrical circuits, allowing me to assess heat without risking contact. In conclusion, whether you're a professional or a DIY enthusiast, there's a thermal camera on this list that will fit your needs. From the high-tech FLIR models to the budget-friendly MiFape, each option has its strengths and weaknesses. Choose wisely and happy inspecting.